Well, this is the first round in the Dreamers bracket we have coming up. It's a round between the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord and the Seemingly Short Dragons. And the loser of this is going to be out of the tournament, so the stakes are high.
That's right. This is going to be the first team to be ejected after 2 consecutive losses. Who do you think it's going to be?
That's a good question. I think based on the performance of both teams in their previous rounds, I think the Seemingly Short Dragons are going to edge out this one by a hair. That's my call.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think these teams are very well matched for each other.
Yeah.
I honestly I don't know who's going to win. I think when I submitted my prediction bracket, I think I had the Short Dragons coming out on top as well, but that's far from a sure thing. I think Rogue Company is definitely going to see a very high level of play in this match.
Yeah, both teams did very well in Rogue Company in their previous matches. I also saw earlier today out on the field the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord practicing some Spellsworn, so we might see some notable improvement there from their previous play. It'll be interesting to see.
Honestly, these teams are, they're both veterans and shooters, and so practicing the other games is definitely a good idea on their part. I think what they need to do, both sides, is probably pick one game and just hammer away at it when they're training to try to cinch out the victory with the 2 out of 3.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. Going wide in breadth probably isn't going to benefit them as much as just picking the non-Rogue Company game they're going to win. But in this particular matchup, it's interesting because Rogue Company, given their both teams' relative strength, could be very, very close, right? I think it's too close to call on Rogue Company, perhaps, but we'll see.
Yeah, absolutely. They're definitely contenders, and it's a shame that they're one of the teams is going to be ejected. They both put on a really great show so far.
So if the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord win the coin toss,
hmm
what game do you think they're going to choose to play?
That's a excellent question. I think given their proficiency in Rogue Company, uh, and the fact that they know the other team is also fairly proficient, it's a tough call because if they end up not picking Rogue, um, they I guess given that they if they lose the first match, they will get another chance to pick. They can pick twice in a row if they lose the first match and win the coin toss. So with that in mind, I think they picked their second strongest game. I think that's their first pick.
I agree. I think you leave Rogue Company for later, which you got confidence in, and you kick it off with that game you've been grinding on, which I think for that reason we might see Cursed Children of the Dark Lords start off with a pick for Spellsworn. And
Interesting.
we might see the seemingly short dragons opt for Rocket League. But
That's a good point. I think you're probably right about their proficiencies in their secondary games here. The Cursed Children did get an absolute thrashing in Rocket League by the team that defeated the Sugar Vandals, my team yesterday, the Remarkable Wombats. So I doubt they're eager to jump back into Rocket League.
now that said, the Remarkable Wombats have been showing absurd Rocket League proficiency relative to a lot of play in the tournament. So it's possible that the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord could pull out some Rocket League moves that are good relative to their new competitors, right? It's hard to say.
That's honestly, I think you're absolutely right about that. My feelings are that their morale took the biggest hit in the last match. So, even though they may be relatively competitive in Rocket League, I still think they're not going to pick it for that reason.
That's a fair point. And again, they were practicing Spellsworn this morning, and well, maybe Rocket League, and I missed it, but Spellsworn's what I saw. So, it seems likely that Spellsworn's where they're trying to make their bets and make their plays.
That's very likely. It looks like we've got 2 players in the in the pregame lobby. We're still waiting on the Cursed Children to show up here.
So the winner of this round is going to go on to play the loser of round 5, which is going to happen later on today.
Yes, that is correct. So your match later today, the Sassy Cadets versus the the wild card, the Wild Pigeons, is taking place at 5 p.m. PST today. What do you think's going to happen there?
I have some insider information that the Sassy Cadets are looking pretty strong. So
Well,
I honestly don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what to expect from the Wild Pigeons. We haven't seen them play in the tournament yet, so
I think that's the key. Is that you don't have any information on the Wild Pigeons. Chances are that they're going to put on a strong show in all of the matches.
We have not seen a weak showing in this tournament yet. I think in terms of all three games. Maybe in one particular game a team has struggled, but every one of these matches has been a fight. Every single one has been a 2-1 victory so far.
That's true.
So
yeah. Every team has
that trend to hold.
pulled out a win in every match, and it's really their proficiencies in the different genres of games, and that really holds to the spirit of the tournament. And is a testament to the games that were chosen and the competitors, the great athletes that are participating.
Yeah, we're seeing some pro level plays out there.
All right, it is now 10 o'clock. Let's hop into the pregame lobby.
Wait, what?
Yeah. All right.
Hey.
How's it going? Seemingly short dragons. Looks like we're missing your counterparts, but
Oh my God! Default? Are we going forward through default?
we the rules stipulate a 10-minute grace period, so we're gonna hang out here and see if they show
It
up.
was my dream to move through the Dreamers bracket by default, so.
I see.
While
let's
literally
just-
sleeping.
Yeah, let's. I had to ditch brunch for this, so. No, yeah, I literally ran out of a restaurant, slapped my card down on the table, and drove back.
You just paid for like
I think
20
I
people's
just,
meal.
yeah, it's probably not going to look super great. So I really hope I get that card back.
It's a very important question. Were you sitting on a patio or in some outdoor venue?
I was in an outdoor venue, yes.
That's a really great place to leave your credit card.
You're right.
But the dedication is definitely appreciated here. I'm sure your teammate in particular.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna. Let my teammate
I'm
down.
just thrilled by his.
We've just had a chance to catch up for the first time since the last time we played in the tournament match. So.
I see. Not a whole lot of training. I guess you guys have a lot of confidence coming into this round.
Our approach, is unconventional. However, it works for us, and that approach is to not practice.
Or wear underwear, but that's me.
Right.
I haven't told him that yet.
Well, no, we
that's new
do
information
know.
for me, so.
We do know from yesterday's stream that you do sleep in the nude. So
I do.
The underwear
Actually,
was a given.
That part was heard. Nothing else was heard, but that part came up through the mic.
Came through the microphone with just extreme clarity.
Yes.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
The sultry quality to your voice came through loud and clear on that point.
Yes.
Elwin, I know you have a inside line to your opposition. Right. Do you mind sending them a poke?
That's not going to happen.
I spoke to the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord. I was told that they'll be a couple minutes late.
I see.
When are they not? When are they not a couple of minutes late?
Yeah, I heard that they had to go back to a restaurant where they left their credit cards sitting on the table. So.
Listen, I was willing to leave my credit card on the table, to be here on time for this match. They can't even be here, on time. Like that says a lot, right there.
I mean, that should be a
dedication to
penalty,
this.
at least of one game.
Right, one game of Rocket League.
Yeah, exactly.
Of Rocket League specifically.
We will be considered winners at Rocket League going into this.
Yeah.
So that seems fair.
And we'll be starting with Rogue Company.
Yes.
Well,
and then you'll be able to get back for the rest of your brunch.
Does that mean, as we wait for the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord here, does that mean that your overall confidence in games, listed most confident to least confident, is Rogue Company, Spellsworn, Rocket League?
That would be absolutely correct.
Interesting.
And now we really hope that the Cursed Children of the Dark Lord are not stream sniping you right now, taking notes.
I mean, they could.
I'm
it still probably won't change our strategy because we can only play one game well.
I'm just looking forward to playing against the Dallas whatever matchup.
Dallas Buyers Club?
Dallas Buyers Club matchup for Rogue Company.
I would like to formally apologize for our lateness. We were just wrapping up a ritual sacrificing a virgin to the abomination before time.
Yep. No, it's
So we are set now.
I know it's a custom among your people.
It's considered very poor form not to sacrifice a virgin before a video game.
Well, let's.
Oh, Bo, good. You both made it. Yay.
the enthusiasm from the short dragons here that their opposition made it in before their 10
sorry,
minute
I have to stop you there. It's seemingly short dragons. It's not that we're short. It's that we seem to be short. Okay.
We carry ourselves.
Fair correction. The seemingly short dragons showing some enthusiasm here out of the gate. Let's start off with a coin toss. Sergeant, why don't you pick a lucky person to call the coin?
Well, I think because the cursed children are late, we can let the seemingly short dragons call the coin toss.
That's fair.
All right, Dramsis, that's all you.
Heads.
All right, another heads call, and it is tails.
Fuck!
Anyway.
This is why you sacrifice a virgin. Come on, damn it!
The virgin sacrifice
no.
strategy really coming through already for the cursed children.
We will start with Rogue Company.
Rogue Company it is. Let's fire up the game here. I will host a lobby.
Excellent.
Gotta remember how to log in here.
Easy anti-cheat makes it things difficult, it seems.
Oh yeah.
Gotta remember how to log in here. Things you want your opponent to say.
I'm saying them just for you, man.
Aw,
Now, this is the game with the cars with the rockets?
Yes, that's the one.
Oh,
Okay.
there's an update that I'm installing.
Ooh. Oh, well, I mean...
Oh yeah, they launched a new map and some new stuff.
Okay, well, I'm 20% in, so I'll be
A
there
new
when I
game
be
mode
there.
called Dodgeball that's really fun.
Oh, that's cool. Never
Whenever
played that
you
one
get a
before.
kill, your buddy can respawn.
Oh,
Oh, that sounds fun.
very cool.
I'm gonna put this in windowed full screen mode so I can actually play with Discord rather than just have to alt-tab. Back. Oh, well, I see you play Path of Exile as well?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I sure do.
Apparently I have you as a Steam friend, so I can rad you.
I am a big fan of Path of Exile.
Yeah, how did you enjoy the launch
The launch?
of Ultimatum? Like,
Oh no, I have not experienced that yet. No.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they put a bunch of new stuff into the game, huh?
Yeah,
Did they add spears, or is that going to be Path of Exile too?
that's Exile too. Yeah.
All right, I'm really excited for spears. All right.
Alright, looks like we are waiting on Elwyn here.
50%.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
I just didn't expect the game like a company to be issuing updates at any time. You know.
Alright, right. You might
why
consider
would they?
making sure your Rocket League is also patched, as I know they dropped a patch earlier.
Oh, we aren't gonna make it to Rocket.
What you should do is patch Rocket League during this game.
Mhm.
That would be the play.
Oh.
I'm also
I'm gonna have to
streaming
do that.
4K content on my other monitor. That's probably.
I mean, I do have a basketball game on my second monitor, yeah.
Now, if that is not a flex, I don't know what is.
Hey man, life doesn't stop, okay?
No. Can't stop, won't stop.
It just moves on. As much as I try to get it to slow down, it just does not.
The video games never stop. They just
That's true.
fade away.
And they get remade with 4K.
Yeah. They get remastered. That's a tweet right there.
All right, I'm loading. I'm loading up. I'm loading in.
It's happening. Both teams taking advantage of the grace period.
Thank God.
1
Like
minute
this
spare.
Indeed.
So you
Look
guys
at
show
that
up late,
level
we still make you
25
wait.
Satan's
That's our
favorite
thing, right?
mode.
We're just.
I'll just refer to the rules. The rules say that you have to be in the pre-game lobby, not in the actual in-game lobby within 10
Oh.
minutes. So,
Technicality, I like that.
Yes, I accept the terms. Just get me in the game.
Wait, you can't. You have to read it all, right?
No, yes, I should.
Elwin's struggling with the EULA.
Okay, somebody invite me. I'm here.
It's a rough initial hurdle there for the seemingly
Right.
short dragons.
All right,
Absolutely.
level
All right.
25.
All right, into your team lobbies, into your team voice channels, and away we will go.
No, we're
Well, we could not have been more off the mark about the first game that these teams were going to pick.
Absolutely. You know, I'm surprised. I'm surprised on a number of counts. Not having the game patch. Now, Rogue Comedy did drop a patch just a couple days ago, so that means that they haven't practiced in the past few days. But you know, it's. I don't know what to expect here anymore. It looks like we have 2 Ronins, but a Dima versus an Anvil. Drams is picking up the Anvil with the LMG. He's kind of a heavy, covering fire type of character, and Dima got some heavy ordnance to follow up Ronin's knife there.
Notably, that is a level 25 Satan's favorite hobo, which is pretty high level.
It speaks to a lot of preparation on the part of CCDL.
Yeah.
That is quite a lot of experience they're going to have. I would go so far as to say probably the most experience. So I really don't know what to expect here.
Looks like everyone going for full automatic weapons, which seems to be the standard in this tournament. And the Cursed Children taking a side path to avoid the initial assault of explosives.
Oh, Drandus goes down from Ronin's laser accuracy there. It looks like, yep, the short dragons just lost the objective. Oh, with the sword throw.
And this
Elwin's
is a really
going down.
good start for the Cursed Children. Satan's favorite hobo going down there. Probably not going to get the res.
Yeah, both these teams are too well versed, I think, to allow many pickups in this match. They're going to push their opponents. Getting the execute there.
He's got an enemy coming up to his left. Oh no, that's friend.
I will note the dragons are playing on top of the objective a lot. We have Dramsus on the fountain.
Yeah, they're keeping the Cursed Children pushed off the objective, and the Cursed Children are being forced to take some fights that are not advantageous to them. And the Cursed Children, or the seemingly short dragons, are in a really good flank position here, as we see Satan's favorite hobo going down to the flank as Dantastic goes down. You know, the short dragons are not seeming that short right now in this match, holding the center, keeping the children pushed off.
Absolutely. Oh, we have a pickup. That's going to be huge for the dragons. He drops the defensive barrier there to recover his health after the pickup. They're doing a really good job of controlling the objective here.
And the Cursed Children just lost a life due to objective control on the part of the dragons. Dragons keeping them off the objective still. And Dantastic winning the peak battle against Elwin.
Oh, Elwin deciding to bleed out when Dramsus was right next to him behind cover. What do you think about that?
You know, I think that was a good call just because the Cursed Children were pushing. And I think if you had tried to pick him up, it would have been a guaranteed kill.
Right, it's self-sacrifice to hopefully not get Dramsus taken down with him. We're 7-6. You know, as predicted, this is turning out pretty close here.
Yeah, the Cursed Children are not. They're saying we're not going to go out without a fight, and they're putting up a good one. Although it's again swinging back in favor of the seemingly short dragons. I think they're just holding on to the objective a little better.
They
Cursed
absolutely
Children
are.
need to push them off and capture it, but they're really just pinned down behind cover.
Dantastic going down to some fire from Elwin. He's pushing to prevent the pickup, dodging the katana, flanking,
Good job.
and he will pick up that second kill. Excellent play by Elwin.
And that shows a lot of the peril of trying to pick up a teammate there. Satan's
Yeah.
favorite hobo really putting himself out with 2 enemies alive and guns trained on him.
It demonstrates the presence of mind Elwin has in shooters in this type of game. He knows what to expect, dodging the katana around the corner, and he changes his angle, he flanks, he pushes, he knows how to play these games.
Keep up the pressure.
Well, the Cursed Children have picked up the objective, and they're going to need to hold on to it for basically the rest of this match if they're going to stand a chance, because they only have 1 life left.
They are kind of staying in that center fountain area. I think that's going to make them a little bit easier to pick off. They are going to pick up 2 kills, however, on the Dragons here. Cursed Children trying to make a comeback. Oh, Satan's favorite hobo is going to go down, however. And that's really the peril of remaining in that center area, is you don't know where the opponent's going to come from.
45 seconds remaining.
Cursed Children out of lives. They've got 20 seconds to get on the point. Now Elwin's hanging out by the fountain. It's a rough position. He knows where the Cursed Children are, though.
That's true, and they are stacked up next to each other, which is generally not advantageous. His teammate is coming around back to flank with the LMG. Let's see if that works out.
Elwin gets the pickup on Dantastic, and that is the first round.
Some excellent play on both parts. Very even spread of eliminations, also.
So what are the Cursed Children going to have to do differently here to be able to pick up this match?
I think they're going to have to play the objective a little bit more closely. And when I say that, I mean just to cap the objective. I think when they have the objective, they need to, get angles on the flanks to protect it, but not leave themselves as sitting ducks near that fountain.
I agree. I think they might also benefit from a little bit less shed play. There was a lot of times where both of them were behind the same shed, kind of stacked up and getting flanked. And
ooh, an excellent, excellent grenade coming out.
That is a bloodbath to kick things off with everyone going down.
Everyone going down. The Dragons coming out on top with the objective. There's going to be no pickups. Teams are even on tickets. Let's see if they can capitalize on this capture. Looks like they will not, as the Cursed Children take it right back. Oh, good try with the katana there. When you're low on health, you really got to go for those one-shot type weapons. Everybody going down.
It's just off.
Objective lost. Let's get it back.
Dramsus just planting himself, throwing down his barricade. He's going to hold that objective. That's his job here.
Looks like the Cursed Children know where Elwin is, but are going to get flanked by Dramsus.
Oh, Dramsus going down to Satan's favorite hobo. And it looks like Elwin going down at the same time. 8-8. This is a really back and forth round. Oh. And Elwin's throw of that dagger, that proximity mine, really gave him the space to recover his health after that exchange.
Objective lost. Let's get it back.
And that is a team wipe for the Cursed Children. The seemingly short Dragons have a slight advantage. They control the objective. They're up by 1 point. If the Cursed Children can't get on the point in 10 seconds, they're going to lose another ticket.
I think they're aware of that. They're creeping up. They're going for it.
Yeah.
But they're gonna get taken down. The Dragons just watching the objective like a hawk.
Enemies have 5 lives left. Keep up the pressure.
Gonna take them
Yeah,
both
there
down.
it looks like they ended up giving up 2 lives to forestall the loss of the 1. So a good effort, to be sure.
Yeah, they needed to push the objective, but the Dragons, some smoke grenades coming down. I'm not sure who's throwing those, but that's really good for the Cursed Children. They did manage to pick up a kill and the objective.
Yeah, it was a good smoke grenade from Dantastic.
Oh, Elwin! Wow.
And that looks like the Cursed Children just misread where Elwin was. They were attacking one side.
Elwin 1v2ing the Cursed Children in a direct firefight at close range. That was impressive work. It really shows the danger of stacking up next to your partners. Any shots that miss the person he's aiming for are going to get picked up by his buddy there.
Enemies have the objective.
Satan's favorite hobo with a good pickup on Dramsus. Grenades going out.
Dragons take the objective back. Exchanging some fire, getting out of that center fountain area.
Control point contested.
Oh, the cluster
Excellent
grenades on the part of Dantastic there, taking down Elwin.
I must say, Dantastic has had some consumables this round that look pretty fantastic.
Dramsus picking up both kills
Control point
and the
contested.
objective here.
Enemies
Chances
Gonna
are
be
that's
a-
going to seal out this round.
capture it.
Tough one to come back from, especially with the short dragons posted up around the objective. And just Satan's favorite hobo now. Dantastic is out.
10 more seconds. Nearly there.
Satan's Hobo
Control point contested.
using his projectiles or his throwables to take back the objective just in time. He needs to get out of there, however. At this point,
Point contested.
good crouch behind cover there. Elwin is pushing. He might be caught reloading, but his partner is there. Oh, with the proximity mine. What a great prophylactic move on the part of Elwin.
That was a really valiant effort on the part of Satan's favorite hobo there at the end. He stayed alive a lot longer than I think most would have.
Truly
In a-
heroic.
1v2, enemies pincering around him, throwing the katana wildly.
You know, while we may have gotten some surprises before the match started, I think it's no surprise here. We're seeing a very high level of play on the part of both teams.
Absolutely. And again, the eliminations are pretty even. It's Elwin has a slight lead on eliminations. But
Oh
otherwise-
man,
Whoa.
we had Satan's favorite hobo getting some shots off on the opposition while they're still in the helicopter.
Capture it. Control point contested.
Elwin with a nice push to defend his buddy Dramsus there. They will pick up the objective. You know, they've had really consistent objective control this round. The Dragons have been on top of their game. Excellent
Good
smoke
smoke
bomb.
grenade.
That's exactly what they need to win back the objective
Have the objective.
safely and retreat back to cover. They're doing what they need to do. Excellent flank. Satan's favorite hobo picking up a kill
Control
to even
point
out the
contested.
tickets.
Elwin's gonna probably push here. No, he doesn't know that the hobo's picking up Dantastic, so Dantastic's gonna come back up.
That is huge. Pickups in this this type of tight match are going to be game winners. But it looks like Elwin will pick up a kill anyway. Dramsus with a brilliant flank, just pincering the team.
And that sort of positioning, we've seen that quite a few times from the Dragons here. A really good flank coming out, catching the cursed children clustered together and afraid.
It looked like a cluster bomb took down his ally there. Was that right? Dramsus will go down to the 1v2. Elwin just defending the objective, trying to keep them off.
Taking advantage of that anvil shield. to
Another
really
6
keep
seconds will
safe.
win them a ticket. If he can just 1v2, keep them off. Oh, the proximity
Oh.
mine. Again, he's just really excellent with placing those.
The enemies have 5 reinforcements remaining.
Just immediately taking back that objective.
Enemies have the objective.
Elwin going ham.
That's right, taking them down. It looks like he might get the pickup. This could be dangerous. The enemy team is going to be a little bit too far away to take advantage. Oh, a really good attempt to put up that barricade, but it wasn't in time. Dramsus going down.
The cursed children here, it's 8 tickets to 3 in favor of the short dragons. So the cursed children are going to have to really change something up to pull this one out.
They are, but it looks like this is probably going to be in the bag for the Dragons here. This is the
Oh! Satan's favorite hobo just landed a melee hit on Elwin.
you know, when you're going down, you gotta go down with style. At 7-0, they're pulling out the katanas, they're pulling out the melee attacks. Some cluster grenade action coming down to the center fountain here. They need to show the enemy team that they are undaunted.
Satan's favorite hobo saying, "We will not go quietly into the night. We will not go silently without a fight."
Absolutely. A bold push into the objective. He is going to go down, however. Excellent play on the part of the Dragons here.
A very, the 0-3 showing up here does not represent how close some of those matches were.
Absolutely not. And that'll be it for Rogue Company. Let's hop back into the pregame lobby.
Well, that was nice.
Definitely well played. Well played on your part. Some really good objective control is what I saw from your team.
I like the part where I put bullets into the other team's bodies.
Well said, Dramses.
That was
well
how
said.
I enjoyed it. Yeah.
It was some really excellent Rogue Company. Sorry, a Rogue Company play there.
I don't know. I don't want to talk about the other game. Rocket. Yeah.
So, Cursed Children, the choice of game comes to you.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Oh, we get to pick again.
What?
No,
How does that work?
No,
How's that
no,
fair?
no, we get to pick.
No, we lost.
The loser of the first match.
Oh,
gets to pick
I
the
see.
second match.
Okay.
And considering we just got aced, we'll be playing Spellsworn.
Spellsworn
Oh!
it is. Alright, let's fire that up.
We'll see then. I mean, realistically speaking, this is the exact order we've played the games in ourselves.
This is exactly what we would have requested as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
Happy to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, hosting the lobby as typical Toast's game, the traditional password is no tears.
Server full. Guys, let me.
Yeah, I
Just keep
always get that
trying.
error
Sometimes
few
it takes a few
times.
attempts. Oh, yep, sir.
I find that unlikely. Are you joining as a spectator? You remember how you have to untick that from the
Oh.
lobby
okay.
join screen.
Try that again.
Oh, yeah. Got it.
We were hopeful that this game would support more than 2 spectators. However, it does seem to secretly only support 2 spectators.
Okay, there we go.
Connection
Secretly.
keeps being lost.
Server full. Okay, let's try this again.
It's
There
weird
we
that
go.
it remembers the
Server full.
spectators from last time.
You
Oh,
just
you
keep
know what?
trying.
I had spectate clicked on.
Yeah.
That's
Yep.
my fault.
That's
that's
that
the
will be
weird
reason.
Should not be
Already in
enabled.
session.
try again.
There it
on
is.
behalf of Cthulhu, we have a request.
Okay.
Could we be purple?
Oh, all right. I think that's something we can do.
Why do you guys have
Thank
like
you.
skins and stuff?
Cosmetics. God damn.
Why don't you have skins?
That's
I never
that-
heard of this game before a week ago.
I haven't played this game since the last time I played this game.
Which is
All
when
right,
we
well-
lost this game.
This
All
is
right.
why you sacrificed a virgin. Come on, people.
All right, this is going to be the best 3 out of 5 to your voice channels, and away we will go.
Cheers.
Well, the Cursed Children certainly have the level advantage going into Spellsworn.
That's gonna make a big difference, honestly, in terms of experience in this game, in terms of skin intimidation. They do seem to have an advantage there, and that's good. They honestly losing their first pick game, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, it's a rough position to be in. Looks like a lot of folks picking up Windwalk. Elwyn's got Windwalk, as does Satan's favorite hobo.
Yep, they this is very interesting. I mean, it shows that they've been talking about their build. Orb of Travel and Windwalk. Windwalk, I think this is the first pickup of Windwalk that we're going to see in this tournament.
I have insider information that we might be seeing more later on.
Oh.
It's a very effective spell for unexpected reasons. Well, we'll see. I might eat those words when we watch this match, but
I mean, it's definitely not a bad pickup. It's a utility. You can allow them to sneak up on their opponent, and honestly, I think that's an excellent choice. Excellent choice to surprise the dragons here. They can leave a clone behind. pop up, immolate, pop people out of the arena before they even know what's happening. We are off.
Satan's Favorite Hobo with an early immolate against Ramses. Doesn't do a whole lot of
Oh,
damage.
Dramdus whiffing his blink, ending up right next to Dantastic. That could be dangerous for him. He is close to the center of the board, however, so he will... oh, excellent shield on his part. Elwyn with the blink immolate, which that technique has proven to not be very effective. The blink immolate often missing in this game. Elwyn eating some acid damage from the outside.
With an effective immolate out of stealth from Satan's Favorite Hobo on Elwyn.
Oh, Satan's Favorite Hobo.
Fantastic.
That could have been really bad for Satan's Favorite Hobo, but he managed to come back in. He did take a beating, however, from a couple missiles while he tried to immolate. Dantastic.
We're seeing a lot of the stealth immolate moves here.
Dantastic really trying to pressure Elwyn off the edge of the board here. Satan's Favorite Hobo does keep getting knocked out, eating those little by little. That acid damage is going to chip away at his health, bring him down to 50. Really great flash immolate by Elwyn, but the trees are going to keep Satan's Favorite Hobo on the map.
Cursed Children having a slight health disadvantage here.
That's not good news for them, but honestly, it's all about the positioning and when they can take advantage of the opponent's cooldowns on their travel spells to knock them out of the arena. Elwyn taking some damage outside the safety of the clearing. Elwyn getting knocked out
here.
Dantastic with an excellent immolate. 9 health is not going to be good for him.
And he's trying to keep his distance now. Dramdus getting knocked out. Elwyn is down. The Cursed Children are getting some very good immolates off now.
Some really excellent coordination. Dramdus is circling death here, and the Cursed Children gonna take the first round. That's gotta feel really good.
That is what they need as a morale reset after what just happened to Rogue Company.
Mm-hmm. More than a morale reset, they need the win here for sure to keep in this not only this round but in this tournament. Remember, the loser of this overall match is going to be ejected with 2 consecutive losses.
We're seeing the standard preference of most competitors in this tournament for homing and for Fireball. Holding true here.
Yep, on the part of the Dragons, I mean, Dragons got to take their Fireball. We are seeing identical builds from both players that share the same team. Some time zones, some early time zones coming down from the Cursed Children.
Yeah, that's a bold move. We'll see how that plays out.
One thing to note is that the Cursed Children are picking up a wide variety of spells, while the Dragons have fully upgraded a couple of theirs. The Cursed Children, they have picked up a second travel spell. It's a utility spell, but that speed boost can really help you in a clinch to get back on the map if you're knocked out. So I give the advantage to their build here.
Round gets started with some early damage out on Dantastic. And it looks like the Cursed Children are hoping to combo their time zones with meteors to get some hits off. We'll see if that pays off.
It's honestly it's a pretty good plan, I think, on their part. Oh, 2 time zones and a meteor. You're absolutely right. They are trying to combo those spells, and it has worked out for them so far. You know,
Fantastic getting caught with a bunch of hits. It looks like the objective here for the Short Dragons is to get Dantastic nuked.
Dramdus with an excellent spell shield there. Oh, he has taken an upgraded blink, and that keeps him stationary, so his immolate is able to retaliate, even though he was a little bit later on the trigger there. The time zones, the meteors, and it will be a whiff. I guess the one thing is that if they do burn all those cooldowns and they whiff the meteor, that's they're at a disadvantage for a few seconds while those come back. Elwyn taking a big shot there.
Dantastic just really trying to stay alive right now. Just has to stay away from the enemy while Satan's Favorite Hobo can continue to slowly plink down damage on the enemies. He's doing a
Clearing-
good job so far.
The clearing is getting pretty small here. Those meteors are going to become really dangerous from both sides. Oh, Dantastic pressing the wrong button, immolating in the lava. Wow, Satan's favorite hobo showing some really great mobility here, but he burned it all on offense, and he's
There's
just
some
getting
good
tossed.
dodges there.
Some really excellent
Get
dodges.
around.
We'll see what he can. Oh, really great fireballs on part of the dragons. They're showing some great proficiency with those.
When both players on the other team are sitting at about half health and the arena is that small, it's very difficult to pull things out. But so the short dragons definitely switched up their strategy there. In the first match, they sort of paired off, but in the second one they focused down Dantastic, and that seemed to pay off quite well for them. We'll see how the Cursed Children choose to respond here.
That's true. It looks like we are going to have a bit of a change-up on the Dragons build. Dantastic picking up both Hydra and a max level Dimension Gate. One key thing to note about the Dimension Gate is when it hits max level, it duplicates spells that are put in, which is pretty effective with things like Homing Missile and his new pickup, the Hydra, as well. That's going to cover a really broad part of the map. You know, coming into this tournament, I did think that there would be a meta emerging that we see very little variance in spells, but honestly, the teams have proven time and time again that different spells can be effective at a high level here.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of variance from team to team, and I'm not sure if that's that everyone's still learning the game, or if it's just the result of no one scrumming against each other to form a pure meta.
Oh, making good use of the Dimension Gate, Satan's favorite hobo, firing a couple missiles. Dantastic escaping with his invisibility there. He is going to take a beating from both homing missiles. Drams is excellent defense against the double homing missile attack there. Dantastic is just taking a beating.
The short dragons are saying if it worked last time, it'll work again, and they're just going to try and kill Dantastic here as fast as they can. I think Dantastic just needs to hide and let Satan's favorite hobo plink them down while they're focused on the rabbit. But ooh, a good shield bouncing that meteor back into Dantastic.
And you know, Dramsus is making really great use of his opponent's Dimension Gate. The Dimension Gate does work both ways, so if you fire it back in, it can duplicate your spells as well. Satan's favorite
Dantastic
hobo
going down to a good spell cast from Elwyn.
Oh, the homing missile protecting Dramsus there. Looks like Satan's favorite hobo is going to go down into lava. Really great show by the Dragons here.
That was a very decisive round for the Dragons. I can't help but think that the Dark Lord is going to frown on this one.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And honestly, I think the Dragons have found a weak link. They found a chink in the armor of the Cursed Children, and by focusing down Dantastic.
I think Dantastic here needs to pick up as many defensive options as he can find, because there's no reason for the short dragons to change up their strategy in this round. So he's got to do something to focus on staying alive as much as possible, and we'll see how that goes for him.
Yeah, I might expect a more defensive respec here. It looks like he doesn't have a defensive spell. I wonder if the dragons have picked up on that. But he has not taken anything from that tree. He just has a travel orb and the utility speed boost, but he doesn't have any kind of counter pulse or spell shield. And I think that's why he's been going down so hard here.
Yeah, it's going to be a rough round for him if he can't find a way to stay back, because the laser focus that Elwyn and Dramsus showed in the last round, they were out for blood.
Yeah, I would definitely expect a change up here on his part, but honestly, that he probably has too limited experience in this game. That he's a one-trick pony like most players. He's got his loadout and he's going to stick to it. Whoa, with the double dimension portal. They are coming out swinging. He is going to eat a lot of the acid damage there. Drams is
Good
showing
hits on Elwin.
some really great spell shields throughout this round. Look at that. The Hydra really does cover a really broad part, and yet they still managed to whiff it there.
Drams just took a lot of damage there. He ended up getting hit by 2 different shells and then getting knocked out.
That's true. They're keeping their distance, or at least they were, and using the dimension gates to really plink their opponents down with just an overwhelming onslaught. And that proved effective early on, but let's see if they can keep it up.
Cursed Children do have the health advantage at the moment.
Drams
is taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, he got knocked out with the double homing missile out of the dimension gate from Satan's favorite hobo, and he's down to 20 health. Elwin also taking some acid damage. They, they're falling apart in the face of the double dimension gate onslaught here.
Fantastic, taking a lot of damage after getting knocked out, and that's going to be it for him after an unlucky sequence of hits.
That's true. The homing missile into the immolate out, and 6 feet under it was for him. Wow, Drams just with a huge spell shield, just throwing everything back at Satan's favorite hobo. They're really trying to zone him so he can't dance around those homing missiles. Clutch immolate, Satan's favorite hobo, gonna make it back, but it's not gonna be enough. Giving the win here to the Dragons at 3-1. That's going to be the first 2-0 of the tournament. The Dragons really showing some dominance. Let's get back to that pregame lobby.
God.
Wow. That
Good
was a crazy last round in Spellstorm.
That was pretty fun.
Some really great combinations really pulled you. Honestly, it looked like that round was going to go to the Cursed Children, and then some bad things happened very quickly for...
Yeah, we were feeling pretty good at first. But,
Yeah,
it was fun. That was a lot of fun. Good game.
There were so many colors on the screen, I did not know what was happening for the majority of that round. So.
We practiced our fundamentals of throwing fireball.
Our strategy was press Q, then press W, and then hope that it works.
And then pick on Dan. Bully Dan. That was
And volley down.
Yeah, we could definitely see the focus coming on Dantastic there. Great games, guys. Great matches. Unfortunately, Cursed Children, that will be your last of the tournament.
We don't get to play Rocket League? Oh,
You don't
no.
even get to play Rocket League, which, I mean, I know you were looking forward to.
I've had no life in it for weeks. All right.
Yeah, we can tell by the fact that you didn't pick it with the opportunity twice in a row. So, excellent games, guys.
Well played.
GG.
Very well
GG.
played on both
We'll
guys. Fun times.
see you again in 3 or 4 years when we do this again.
Maybe we'll do it Christmas
Yo,
one year. Maybe 1 year we'll actually do this thing on Christmas or something. I don't know.
Jason, any interest in casting tonight or no?
I'm interested, but I believe the match is at like 11 Eastern.
It is
Oh no,
8.
it's not that bad.
8 p.m.
Yeah. Oh no, I have a thing on Sunday.
Yeah, it's a 5 p.m. match. We do have Frankie Stellato gonna come in to join you there, shoutcasting Elwin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, excellent games, and we'll see some of you folks back at 5 p.m. PST for the next match today.
GG's.
GG's.
Seemingly Short Dragons. That was really fun. Good luck
Yes,
with
it
the rest